He definitely was, man. That's I've been following his I've been following his journey for a long time too. Carl's, yeah, I've been on his jump for a minute, so
Hold on one
is
second. Let me grab something real quick.
it, no, I can hear Miss Rachel in my background. That's crazy. Nah, you good, you good, you good. Yeah.
All right, I'm coming through clear.
Yes, sir.
Period. Period. That's what I like to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm. Hey, yeah. So the video that I sent you, the song that I got on there, that was actually the first one, and
Oh,
then
really?
I redid it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That live was dope. Like I wanna I'm gonna go back and listen to that. I want to go to Podcast Summit, but I don't really want to go to Atlanta. I'm tired of going to Atlanta, bro. I'm tired of feeling like I got to go to Atlanta just to get the information that I want.
I know, bro. I wanted to go. They had a 10x speaking conference, one in Vegas and one in Atlanta. I wanted to go, but the tickets was like $1,000.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, bro. Like, love you, but nah.
I'll catch you on YouTube.
Right. I'll catch the playback. You'll sell the playback somewhere. What's up,
Right.
Ashley? Appreciate you coming in, Queen. How you doing? Dang, why did that sound like that? Did you hear that?
It sounded fine to me.
It did? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, yep. Coming through loud and clear, brother man.
Okay. It's weird. Okay. All right, cool. It's all good.
What's going on,
Alexa.
y'all? What's up, everybody?
Alexa, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, man? Happy Tuesday, bro. Trust all is
Same.
well, man. Talk to us, man. What's going on? What's new in Mike's world?
Um, just some more buckling down. Me and ChatGPT had a real long conversation these past couple of days, just getting some things together
Yeah.
for the next school year. I've been coming up with some more ideas for workshops that I'm actually pretty excited about. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be you know what I mean? Like me, I think it's a dope way to reach kids. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I just been head down with that. Had a good conversation to kind of like um narrow my focus.
Hmm.
Starting to implement some deadlines just to keep me motivated. You know what I'm saying, or productive, I should say. Um, Looking at some different avenues of income. You know what I mean? So there's some big changes coming in Mike's life. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned.
Love to hear, man. I love to hear, bro.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you. That's huge, bro. It's a lot of times it's about resetting and getting the information that we need, and moving with intention. So I think you're doing that in this space. Um, so for me, bro, I actually came up. I'm not gonna say I came up. I stumbled across a really good idea for an event that I'm going to put together, and it's basically for first year college students how to master your first year. And so I'm just going to
Ooh.
open it up, and I'm just going to be free and teach college students how to conquer your first year of college. Like, what are some things
Mhm.
that you should use? What are some things that you should look out for? What are some things? Who are some of the people that you should build a relationship with? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
That's money right there.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
and
I'm
so
saying?
everybody's doing like them trunk. those trunk events and stuff like that. And so I'm thinking like, all right, I'll reach out to the people that's doing that because they have the kids that are going back to school for the first time. So
Right.
that are going to school for the first time. So I want to let them know, hey, look, if you want to have a good year, these are some of the things that you should do. You'll start seeing content here like this week of things that you should take with you on your, for your first year of college.
Okay.
Some skills that you should learn for your first year of college. If you don't know how to do laundry, you need to learn how to do laundry, and you need to learn how to do it quick. If you, you know what I'm saying, cleaning supplies, you know what I'm saying, how do you handle roommate drama? Because roommate drama is going to happen.
Bruh.
The roommate drama be real, bro. I've seen living together do so much damage to friendships, irreparable damage to friendships. Because
that's something you definitely need. You need a compass for that,
bro. I'm telling you, like I've walked in on my roommate masturbating on my computer. When
I've done the same thing. Swear to God.
Was he on your computer or was he on his computer?
It was a computer that I ended up giving to him
because he was masturbating on it.
Huh?
Because he was masturbating.
No. I had so I was part of this program, and you know what I'm saying. The person I was rooming with first was part of the program too, and they gave us like these super old laptops. Like they were the ones that you could rent out from the library, but for the program because it was a summer program, so they let us keep them. And my roommate at the time ended up leaving, and they gave me a new roommate. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't part of the program. He was just coming up early. And I was like, oh, cool. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got this extra laptop because my roommate left. Like, here, you can have it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came in. It was nefarious, bro. He needed to go to jail.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. And so that's essentially what I want to do is I want to teach them how to have a good first year, how to have a good first semester, teaching them study skills, letting them know, hey, there's work study jobs. Also, talk to financial aid. Talk to financial aid, build a relationship with financial aid, because those are the people who are going to, inform you of different ways that you can get money. Just because you're in school already doesn't mean that you can't qualify for additional money for the second semester. And, a lot of times we just don't know that information. And so what I want to do is I want to be able to provide that information of, hey, look, if you going to college and you really want to do well, continue to look for money. Don't ever stop looking for money. Continue to look for money, have fun, enjoy yourselves. But these are some things that you should look out for. Get an electronic journal, get a timer. I know you want to have your phone. But you need a timer. Don't study. If you're not good, if you've never studied in your room when you were in high school, don't think that you're about to get to college and start studying in your room either. No, take your butt to the library, take your butt to the coffee shop, to, the dining hall or whatever. Yeah, they going and then if you need to, find a group of people to study with, right? Like, come on now, find a group of people to study with, get some accountability partners.
Set yourself up, man. Listen, y'all better sign up to Nevitt. Listen, if y'all not signed up for the Compass Campus workshop on how to navigate your first year, you need to get in there.
I like that, man. How to navigate your first year of college.
Mm-hmm.
How to navigate your first year of college, man. But yeah, so I'm super excited about this group. I'm sorry, not about this group. I read Tamika's comment and it said study groups are fun, and I just said the word group. I'm super excited about this workshop that I'm putting together, and I actually got that idea from a guy who I was looking up his PhD information, and then I looked up his Instagram, and then I saw it on his Instagram, and I was like, yo, this is a good idea. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and get this joint popping. So
he about to get y'all the roadmap to making it work.
Absolutely. Roadmap to a successful freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Roadmap to a successful freshman year. Let's get it. But yeah, man. So that's about it. Let me see. I got juvenile detention center tomorrow, so we back there. And then we
How are those kids, you know what I'm saying, receiving the information you bring in?
they're surprisingly raw and authentic, and
Mhm,
so it sucks that I have to dedicate so much time to doing something that's off task. Like I have to be able to pivot a lot when I'm
mhm,
working in the juvenile detention center,
yeah,
because they just want, like, yo, what's up? What's good? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to chill with them. You can't just be teaching them all the time.
right, right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
You meet 'em where they at.
Yeah, and because I only get an hour with them, like last week, I went to the gym. They was like, "This backpack, we want to go to the gym." I was like, "All right, come on, in there, let's go to the gym." So I just went in there and bust their ass in basketball real quick. And some new game that I don't even know about.
Was it when
It's called 50 or something like that. I don't know. You got to tap, two hand tap, one hand tap, and then you got to make a half court shot, and then you got I don't know, some bullshit. Uh, but hey, look, teach me the rules. I still bust that ass. I just tapped
Right,
all of them out
right.
with one hand. It was like, if you just tap them out with one hand, then they out. I was like, all right, well, I'll just eliminate all you niggas. Get out, get out, get out.
You know what's so funny, bro? Like that was actually one of the things that I was kind of excited about. So for one of the one of the workshops that I did do, we did this thing called writing in the gap, which, you know what I mean. It was you have a prompt ahead that gives you 1 point, you get a prompt that gives you another point, and you got to write in between how to get from 1 point to the other, but you got to make it poetic. I was thinking about just how we communicate, right?
Mhm.
And I was thinking about being young and hearing my dad and my uncles and, you know what I'm saying, older men talk, and I'd be like, man, y'all sound so old. Y'all sound old, bruh. And now sometimes when I'm around people, they be like you sound old. So one of the things that I want to do is I want to let the younger generation, all right, tell me some of y'all slang words, what y'all use, how y'all use them, what's the right timing for it. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna tell y'all how I would say it. And I want to see if y'all could write a poem, a rap, or just like a message to a friend using my slang. And I'll see if I could do the same with yours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, just to find some common ground and then see how many things overlap, see how far away we've gotten. You know what I'm saying? And just to have some fun. Let them be in their element. Because I remember when niggas started first saying pause, and I was just like, bro, y'all gotta stop, bro. It's getting
Oh,
too much.
that came from some dude in New York. Pause, B. That's where that came from. Some dude in New York who started saying pause or no homo, and then it
Yeah,
changed the
it's
whole world. And what's funny is that I literally just watched a clip this morning on my way to work of the Boondocks of Riley saying pause. Granddad, you gotta say pause.
yeah, right. So like,
I know how I know you're not a homo if you don't say no homo. I'm like,
right, so
oh my
these
goodness.
are things that, like, we start taking for granted because we getting old, we ain't worried about it, but
I'm not
it's
worried
it's
about it.
a but it's a thing for them, and that's how they
Yeah.
communicate, so if I'm trying to help you gain more confidence or
Hmm.
if I'm trying to understand you and
Right.
have you understand me, let's bridge this gap. Let's throw all these little slang words in a pot, mix it up, and see what happens.
Bro, yeah, it's crazy. There's slang today, man. I think is far easier than you know than we remember, than we realize, than they
You know
realize.
whose slang I can't pick up?
Who
That Ippola Tippola the Baltimore's, um,
nah, I don't.
that's a hard
That's the
slang.
slang. That's the slang you don't want to pick up, dummy. I know. Dummy means friend.
Yeah,
Uh, stupid
stupid.
is
What
like,
it do, dummy?
yeah, fuck it is, dummy. Stupid, acting like a whole fucking whore out here, yo. So like
Yeah,
all if I said that to you, you like that's like that's a nice thing though. Like that's like
yeah, no,
a greeting.
yeah, no, I get that, but like all
Yeah.
of that ippala tippala on the jiggling swanging it, bro, I
Yeah,
don't,
nah, I'm good on that.
what you, what did you? I dare you to try and write that. Write it down.
Yeah, nah, I'm good, shorty. I'm good, shorty. Why does my wife keep sending videos to the Let's Talk About It Tuesday group chat instead of the Let's Talk About It Tuesday Instagram account? She's the
You
only
know
one
what?
not
I would
following the rules.
come on, Bree. That's one
She's
demerit.
the, she's the
That's
only
one
one not following the
demerit.
rules.
All right, bro. What we got on tap for today?
All right, yeah, I'm trying to go into it right now. Let me see, because I actually when it actually hold on. All right, so July 22nd today was the Earth's second shortest day ever. The planet is literally speeding up. One of the questions for today is: are we moving too fast in life and not noticing the warning signs? Do you ever feel like you're moving too fast in life and you're not taking time to slow down and smell the roses?
Sometimes, but I'm one of those people who are like, there's a lot of things that I want to strive for. There's a lot of things that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I try to be present in a lot of different spaces. But at the end of the day, I have to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I'm enjoying my life. Like, not to say that I'm forsaking responsibilities for fun, but I want to, like you said, take time to smell the roses, because as much as we got planned for the future, hey, we don't know what happened. Tomorrow's not promised.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They said if you ever want to hear God laugh, tell him your plans.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, it's like, yes, work hard, but also en- enjoy the small pleasures, celebrate the small wins, because I mean you deserve it.
Yeah, I think for me, I don't take enough time to sit down and be present. And I think I need to spend more time being present. I need to also prioritize sleeping and resting more. I was talking to Bree just yesterday and she was just noticing my eye color. She's like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, she's like, "Did you hit the pen? Did you?" I'm like, "Nah." She's like, "Your eyes are so red." And I'm like, I've been noticing that over the last couple of weeks
Hmm.
that around 1 or 2 o'clock, my eyes are just like bloodshot red. And I think it's just from me not getting enough sleep.
Hmm.
And because I'm constantly moving. And so I think one of the things that could help me with feeling like I have to constantly move is getting more intentional about my movements, because we've talked in the past about a focused 2 hours can oftentimes be more productive than an unfocused 5 hours.
Hmm.
And if I'm able to focus and know what it is that I have to do, this just requires planning all of those different, nuances in order to make sure that I'm being proactive or productive, excuse me, in particular moments of my life and understanding, what needs to be done now as opposed to what needs to be done or what could be put off until later. So I think that I need to prioritize rest, and I need to prioritize slowing down and actually being present, because my default setting is always, okay, what's the next thing? Okay, what's the
Right.
next thing? I wrote it in the poem before. She let me know that the attainment of wealth is important, but my mental health is too. So taking time out for myself, all of those different things, man, are so important. Just because we as men, we don't often take time out for ourselves, and even our ladies too. I'm not just going to say that's just men that don't take time for themselves. Ladies don't take time for themselves at much either, especially parents don't take time for themselves much either. If they have children, most of the time their time is dedicated to the kids. Yeah.
This is true. Because listen, I've said this plenty of times and I will say it again. Mothers are the strongest creatures on the face of this planet. Because that is a job you cannot clock out of.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. All right. So look, here's another interesting question. The question is, what hill are you willing to die on no matter what? So meaning what moral or principle or core value are you like, I'm standing on this no matter what, no matter what the consequences, I'm standing on this.
Mm,
What is that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I gotta think. You go ahead. I
Okay.
gotta think
All
about
right. So let me. I'm trying to. I was hoping you had something so that I can think as well. So what moral am I? What moral am I standing on? Um. I would say I am going to stand on fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me three times, can't get fooled again. Um, I'd probably say I would stand on that. Like if you get me once, you won't ever get me again because
it.
I'm going to distance myself so far away that I'm not going to allow you to get me again, or I'm going to set such boundaries around us that I'm not gonna let you get me again. So if I'm taken advantage of, if I'm not appreciated, I felt very unappreciated today. And I said today, that'll be the last time y'all get me. Trust me when I tell you, I'm not doing anything that I was doing at my job before where I'm helping y'all out, spending money and waiting weeks to get reimbursed. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not spending no more of my money to get reimbursed. One of y'all are spending the money and getting reimbursed, you're giving cash, or you're going to go and get a company debit or credit card because this is dumb. I don't understand why we don't have a company debit or credit card. So fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And the moment that I felt unappreciated today is the moment that I said, yeah, I'm going home and I'm not doing this no more. No, I'm not doing this no more. So I'm out. But yeah, that's one thing that I'm gonna stand on.
Um, I think it's hard for me because I give people so much grace. I give people so much grace because I'm not perfect. So, and I know the type of grace that I receive sometimes I don't deserve and haven't earned. So it's really hard for me to find a hill that I'm just like, yeah, no. Now, romantically, you you break my heart, I will control alt delete everything about you.
Stand on being humble, Ashley. Okay, I like it. If you break your
Yeah,
if she break your heart,
yeah, like
control alt delete.
listen, I'm telling you, there have been times where I've been in the same room as an ex or somebody I talked to and almost didn't recognize them. Like I will forget your name and people be like, "Didn't you just talk to her?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's Shorty's name?" Like I will forget everything about like, bro, because one of the things about me is that when I love hard. Friendships, relationships, family ships. When I love hard.
Hmm.
So if I'm showing up and you don't value that, I promise you the moment I decide like consciously, because there's sometimes where we do things subconsciously where it's just like, all right, I might back away a little bit. But that's just because I might be hurt. I don't have intentions on just being like, forget you. But if I consciously make a decision like, oh yeah, this person has no more access to me, you become a stranger to me. Like, I don't wish you no harm. I don't wish you good. I just don't know you.
Yeah,
And it's just you get no energy from me. I stand, bruh, I stand on business when it comes to that. That's something that I will not spend. I
stand on,
don't
will
spin.
not relent
I
on.
don't spin block. No, I don't. Now, if something happens where it's like it's an understandable situation and we just ain't seeing eye to eye, then maybe, yeah, I'm saying let's see if we grow. But you made an intentional decision
Hmm.
to be like, nah, that's yeah, bro. I just that's it. That's it. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. So I can't.
Yeah. No, I'm with it. I'm with it. All right. So look, we got a couple rapid fire questions. All right. What childhood snack deserves a comeback?
Deserves a comeback.
Yeah. I'm gonna say they were barbecue goldfish, dog. There was these barbecue goldfish that we used to get when we was in high school.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. And I ain't never seen them since, bro. I ain't
I
never
think they
seen them
still
since.
got them. I seen them. They be at the dollar store.
The
See, you
no,
got
it's
neon lights in your house. You don't shop at the dollar store no more.
I do. Hey, look, the one right up the street, they just closed the joint. That's funny that they really just like that joint was open for like a year or two, and it was like, yeah, we ain't doing no business right here. We thought we was about to get some business right here. Nah,
I'm gonna
it's
find a bag and send them to Jeff. Who want to donate to these barbecue goldfish? I'm gonna find them.
oh, barbecue, bro. I haven't seen them joints in so long, bro. Dang, that's crazy. But barbecue goldfish deserves a comeback for me, man. Bring back barbecue goldfish, man.
For me, it would have to be. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe maybe ho hos.
Ho hos, okay.
Yeah, but
Chocolate or vanilla ones.
chocolate,
Okay.
chocolate all day.
Just trying to make sure. Just trying to
Yeah,
make sure. Yeah.
yeah. No, the chocolate ho hos was them was my joints, bro. I remember we used to get creative. Like we used we
We
was
said,
fat kids and we didn't have the most, right? So I remember once I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't one time. We took the packet because you know you get two in a packet,
mm-hmm.
took the little chocolate frosting off, unrolled the joints, put some ice cream on it, and rolled it back up.
Big back behavior. Jesus Christ.
But no,
Super.
but listen. When I say unrolled it, we unrolled both of them, put ice cream in it, and it was just a long, soft ice cream sandwich, and then rolled it up.
The 3D chips. Oh, I'll definitely take the 3D
Oh,
chips.
3D Doritos was fire too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Kool-Aid bags or penny candy for sure.
Fruities. I know
Snowball.
friendships that was ended over fruities.
3D Doritos. Yeah. All right, next one. If your mindset had a theme song this week, what would it be?
If my
For-
mind had a theme song this week, what would it be?
Uh
I don't know. What would yours be?
for me, I think I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think it would be the new song "Nobody Cares" by Joyner Lucas. Have you heard that joint yet,
Nah.
bro? So apparently, some UK rapper tried to come at Joyner Lucas. What's up, Mildred? Apparently, some UK rapper tried to come at Joyner Lucas, and Joyner Lucas fired that ass up, boy.
What?
And it's called "Nobody Cares." Hold on, let me see if I can get you a little snip snipe.
I think while you finding that, I think mine would be One of Them Ones by Gifted Hands.
That's a gospel song.
Yeah. But the
Okay.
crazy thing is, bro ain't got no hands.
What?
Yeah, but the song is fire though. I ain't gonna hold you.
The song is fire, but bro don't have no hands.
Nah, but his name is Gifted Hands.
Yikes! All right, let me see. Hold on. Let's see if you can hear this. Nobody cares if you fat with all the ghosts. How many tags on your coats? How many niggas that you know? We don't care. Nobody cares about how you dress your clothes. How you invented UK rap, but still ain't top 10 your coach. What makes you think it's a bright idea to swing at a nigga with stamina? You throwing jabs at bunches swinging for nothing because you never landed a book. I heard that all of a sudden you Muslim. Fucking, I'm about to go ham in the work. If you a demon, a bitch, I'm a devil. I hope that you ready to dance. I know I probably took it somewhere that's past the level of making it right. I hope that when you respond, the record is hard and maybe you make it a fight. I bet as soon as you hear this shit, you probably think about taking a flight. I got fans in London, but after the song, they probably gonna hit me for life.
Hey,
I want to hit. He got this one part. There we go. Hey,
I ain't gonna hold you. He had a Tory Lanez kind of cadence right there.
hey.
Listen, Joyner Lucas is hard, bro. Like
Joyner Lucas is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
bro. When I tell
Like
you, he's definitely, bro. He's up there.
Right now. He's definitely top 5 lyricists out right now.
Who's your top 5 lyricists?
Kendrick, Cole, like top 5 lyricists. Like right now, I'm talking about right now, actively
right now.
still doing music.
Yes.
Kendrick, Cole, Big Sean, Joyner, and Drake. As much as I don't listen to his music anymore, I gotta. I can't act like Drake's catalog is not. You know, he don't got some bars on there where I'm like, damn, I wish I wrote that.
Nah, see, mine is because M low key still making music.
Is he?
Yeah, he just responding to people. He not making albums. He just responding to people. But listen, dead or alive, M is definitely one of my top 5
For
lyricists.
sure.
Definitely Kendrick, Cole, Joyner, but this nigga Akeem Ali.
Yeah, I've recently got wind of him from social media.
Bro, you gotta listen to bro. Akeem
Yeah, I started
Ali
listening to his music.
I don't really know any. He reminds me of like a more pimpish Snoop. Like it just, bro. His. I don't know if there's anybody right now fucking with his metaphors. His metaphors and his alliteration. I don't know that there's anybody right now that could literally go toe to toe with him.
Yeah.
And that's a section that will be coming up.
Okay.
The Sapio sit down. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna dissect your favorite bars.
Now that's big shoes to fill if you saying that, you know what I'm saying, nobody's gonna be able to fill them shoes that he is walking. So
Bruh, you could pull up any of his videos, and I don't know anybody right now that's talking the way he is.
mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that there ain't. I'm saying I don't know of anybody that's talking the way he is right now. You know what I'm saying? But yo, you gotta pull up. See if you could pull up One of Them Ones by Gifted Hands.
Hold on.
Let y'all in on a little sneak peek of what's going on in my brain.
There you go.
Any day y'all don't feel like her or don't feel like him, listen to this song.
A new creation, won't believe I'm a child of God. A holy nation, for another king. I'm protected and I'm loved. I'm in air, torn the seas. I've been forgiven, I have been freed, I have been chosen, I've been redeemed. Okay, I'm one of the ones. One of who? One of the unashamed. I mean, unashamed. Never do I have to turn a dollar, call upon his name. Call him mighty God, call him Jesus Christ. He's the King of Kings, he's the one who reigns. He's the Alpha, Omega, Jehovah, and we give him glory because he is the one. Yeah, we walk through the valley. We will not fear any evil. We walk in the night going weary.
You going ham?
We eagle. We get rid of our pride and stepping away from our ego. We keep our lips from telling lies. Our tongues from speaking the evil. We got on the armor of God. Build the truth, peace. We know that the devil's a lie. The word about him and lose the sleep. We be depending on God. He said his grace is all we need. So where we keeping our minds? We keeping our minds stayed on me.
Like his second verse and his but he just be going in. Like, and the crazy thing is that gospel rap sounds a lot like trap now.
Mm-hmm. A lot like it. But that's how you got to reach him, though. He's going ham right now.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's what you need, bro. Like that's how you reach them. Like if you really want kids to take this, life seriously, you got to reach them where they at. And the best way to reach them where they at is to show them what it is that they like, what they care about, and go from there in terms of building something with them. So, yeah, man, that's how you do that,
I don't
bro.
got a physical Bible, but baby, my Bible at work. Okay.
Going ham on it real quick. All right, let me see. So actually, this blind couple decided to have a baby. They said, "Yeah, we're gonna have a baby."
Having a baby is blind parents
who are both victims of attacks that left us completely blind.
We cannot see anything. When we fell pregnant, people doubted that we would be able to look after our baby. Friends and family expressed concerns and doubts. We've had questions like, are you sure you should be raising kids? How do you know if the baby is safe? He didn't have any doubts or concerns about being a blind parent, but I definitely did. What if we're not good enough for them? What if we fail them as parents because we do have a disability? We've also had people say that we were pretending. It's like, I wish I was making this up. I think a lot of people are like in awe, like shocked to see that we are doing it.
Don't be too quick to judge a book by the cover and you never read a page of
it. Hey, yo, somebody's comment said it's parents with two eyes that's trash. So why they judging them?
Facts.
Big time. Big time. It's definitely parents with two eyes that's trash. I don't understand why we would judge that. I don't understand why we would judge them if they feel like they can do it, if they have a support system in which they can, take care of their child. Doesn't look like their child is blind because it looks like they said they were in incidents that caused them to be blind. So their child can see. It looks like they have a good support system. And if they want to be parents, they have a desire to be parents. They have the right to live life and fulfill what their desires of life are. My question would be, how did y'all meet? Because I don't know, were they in the same accident? Were they both in the same accident that rendered them blind? Or like I was trying to like get, you know what I'm saying? It looked like they got a show, you know what I'm saying? Or like did they like blindpeoplemeet.com or something like that? And they was like, I hear you. Because they can't see. They can't be like, I see. They was like, I hear you. Like I wonder, you know what I'm saying? Like how did that work? Like what was that conversation like?
I had an intrusive thought that almost won, but it didn't. It didn't win.
I was. They can't go online dating on it. They got to figure out You know, they.
I mean, yeah, no, like first off,
Shout out to them.
shout out to what is perceived as limitations stop them from having a happy home. Like that's first and foremost. Yeah, we're gonna stop it there. It almost won again.
Stupid.
Yeah, no, that's wild.
That boy stupid. All right, so I'm sure we all know by now, man. One of our favorite family members has passed away recently. Mr. Malcolm Jamal Warner. A lot of us knew him as Theo growing up.
That was everybody's big brother.
Everybody's, bro.
But but you know what's crazy? Because I don't really put too much, and this is gonna sound worse than I mean it, right? I don't put too much stock in celebrity passings because I don't put too much stock in strangers passing. Other than that was a human, that was sad. You know what I'm saying? I feel for their family, right? But there's never any like really. There's no personal value in those well wishes. It's more of a humanity thing. Like, yo, I feel for you. I know that's sad and sorry, but this felt like one of your favorite cousins passing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not the one that lives in your city, but the one that you see when you go to travel to family reunions.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It felt like, bro, I know you. Like we wasn't like close, but like you was my dog.
Yeah. So all right. So give me your favorite Theo Huxtable moment. You got a favorite Theo Huxtable moment?
Favorite Theo Huxtable moment. Nah, bro, I don't necessarily have a favorite. He just was like a solid character. Like he just was funny. I feel like anytime he was on the screen, he did what he did. Like,
yeah, I'm with you. I think, bro. Hold on. So look, we gonna pay homage to Malcolm Jamal Warner, man, and what he meant to us as a community. My favorite moment.
Janet Meiser got a new bike today. It's really great.
It's nice.
Denise! It's over, isn't it?
yo,
And Gordon Cartrell.
yo, when she redid his shirt.
Yeah.
Is this my shirt? Is this the shirt I paid $30 for? Is this the shirt they're supposed to think is a Gordon Gartrell?
You don't like it?
Ask me the question again.
You don't like it?
I hate it. Look at it. Oh, it's the ugliest shirt I've ever seen.
It's not that bad, is it? It's better than I could do.
Look at these sleeves. My arms are the same length. Wear out my sleeve. This collar's all crazy and its inside is too big.
Maybe if you tucked it in a little more.
It's tucked into my socks. You are gonna pay for this.
Come on, it's the last time I'm gonna make anything for you again.
Good, Dad.
That was
Gordon Cartrell shirt. His prom. My other favorite joint was when he was saying to Dr. Huxtable, he was like, "You're a doctor. Mom's a lawyer. What if I just don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer? What if I just want to have an ordinary life?" And then Bill Cosby was like, "That's the stupidest thing I ever."
just dumb.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
yeah, he was funny, man. Love me some Heathcliff Huxtable. All right, so let's get into this next one, man. Let's see what this next one say. Share the screen on chat bot.
We are setting aside money for our kids. I have a certain amount that I think they should have by the time that they're 18 years old, so they can buy a house, not so they can waste it buying frequent or purses. But that's around $500,000. That should be enough. I'm not a fan of giving a child millions of dollars.
I did the math on that. These kids have been making videos since the womb. And so when they turn 18, they're going to have $500,000 that their parents are giving them from all of the money that they've generated on their YouTube over the past 18 years. $500,000. That equates to $27,000 a year. That's like not even minimum wage. That should be illegal.
Setting aside money for your children and how much? We are setting aside money for.
Oh, okay. I get what's happening now. So the parents are using the kids to make money off a YouTube channel, and then when the kids get older, they only giving them $500,000. They not. So here's the thing, too.
Mm.
We're giving you stuff throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? Like you got birthday parties. You know what I'm saying? So like that money is being spent on your life and on your livelihood. If I quit my job and this is the only job that I have to record these videos, edit these videos, do all of this work for you on these videos, come up with different ideas. If they're not coming up with ideas and assisting in the development process of this video, then I think 500,000 would be good. We doing birthday parties, we doing trips as family and stuff like that. I think 500,000 would be good. I would hope that they would try to give them a little more, but I think $500,000 at 18 years old, that's a hell of a start.
So I tend to agree with you. Like she said $500,000 divided over 18 years. That's $27,000 a year, right? What 1-year-old do you know that made $27,000 a year?
give
You know what I'm saying? So,
anybody
like,
1 through 14.
right, that's
that
what I'm
made-
saying. You can't get a work permit in Pittsburgh until you're like 15, 16, until like
Right.
14, 15.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So at that time, like you said, let's talk content creation, right? It takes a lot less work to sit in front of a camera and do stuff you were already going to do than it does to have your parents record, buy the equipment, edit, catch the moment, and then also continue to provide for you, right? So like they're not making these videos, they're in these videos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's not to say that their value for these videos is less than their parents, because there's probably a lot of people that watch just to see them grow up. But there's also a lot of people that probably watch for like, okay, well, I like to watch family life. I like to see how the family dynamic is. I want to see what kind of stuff the parents are doing, right? So it's not like the parents aren't also in the mix, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think if you calculate from the time that they could actually understand and be conscious about money, around like 14, 15, divide that 500,000 from 14 to 18. You see what I'm saying? That's 4 years.
Now that's 125,000 a year, which they're
Come on,
already at 1%.
Come on, bro. Come on. on top of that, $500,000 each,
Right.
per child. You see what I'm saying? So now you're looking at a meal that you got set aside for your kids, which, you know what I'm saying?
Says to me that you did something right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? There's kids that do exactly what they're doing and work hard and get good grades and don't get that.
Facts.
They be happy with their parents buying them a car.
Mm-hmm.
Or paying a phone bill or helping them get their first apartment. I'm giving you $500,000. That's not a down payment on the house. That's the house.
That's the house.
You see what I'm saying? Like a $250,000 house is a very nice house depending on where you live.
Right.
And you got another $250 in the bank. Like the money that you give your kids,
500,000 tax free. Like
tax free.
not 500,000 minus taxes. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get 300. No, this is 500,000 tax free.
What was 50 giving his son like $60K a month?
Jeez.
He was giving his son $60K a month, and his son turned around and said that's not enough for his lifestyle or something like that.
Nigga, you don't have no lifestyle. That's my lifestyle. You're living my lifestyle. You're living the lifestyle that I can afford, not the lifestyle that you can afford.
Maybe it wasn't 50. Maybe it was like 10K a month. I don't know. Anyway, but it was
regardless.
Right. 10K a month. You can't make like, bruh. But like the moment you turn 18, now mind you, when you turn 18, you're not going out into the world. You're probably going to college. You got a dorm, and like that money is chilling.
We would hope that money is chilling.
Right. We hope money. You're not. The moment you turn 18, you're getting 500K. You're not using it. You're going to college. Maybe you'll pay for college tuition. Maybe for what they were showing, they might get scholarships. Parents are probably still going to help. They're not going to be like, all right, well, we gave you this 500K, so flee the nest. I don't ever want to hear from you again. No, parents is parents.
Right.
So if you're talking about what kids deserve, like I in that case, pay your kids for the chores then. How much are you paying your kids? Because granted, your kids may not be making, you know what I'm saying, YouTube videos, but I guarantee giving your kids chores frees up some of your time. Are you paying them for that? Are you paying them for that? Because if not, then you're getting free labor and they're paying their kids for labor, and it's not even labor, it's stuff they're supposed to do. They just happen to record it.
Yeah.
So
that's a unique way to think about that, and that's definitely true. When kids are doing chores, I mean, we do it so that we can free up time. All right, so look, this dude gets into an argument at the car wash, man, of all places.
I swear I'm finna set this motherfucker down, bro. Y'all done fuck my motherfucking key up. I'm finna set this bitch down. Ain't nobody getting. Ain't no motherfucking more car wash. Ain't no more motherfucking car wash. Ain't no motherfucking more car wash. Y'all done fuck my motherfucking key up. I don't give a fuck. Hey, you gotta get that shit out my face before I throw that shit on the roof. I'm gonna throw that shit on the roof. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm gonna throw that shit on the roof. Stop. Fuck my motherfucking key up, man. Stop. You gonna act like it's my motherfucking fault. Hey, if she don't get that camera out my face right here in front of you, I'm gonna throw that motherfucker on the roof. Stop. Public property, you allowed to do that. Yeah. I gotta go pay for a ticket. I mean, a ticket for myself and move it. I'm not going to road. It's certain. I'm not up there to them. So can you give us that information?
All right, so says, was he wrong? Man goes off after his car battery died while getting a car wash. Reportedly got himself arrested too, because in the midst of being a super dumbass, he was an even bigger super dumbass because he had multiple warrants out for his arrest. And when the police showed up, obviously they took his ID and ran it and seen. Now he's going to jail. Not even for the thing that the police was called on you for, you just going to jail because you got other stuff. This leads me to believe that you just be out here doing reckless shit all over the place. Damn, you dumb boy. And that right there, even if he didn't get arrested, it's not how you handle situations, yo.
Not at all, bro.
It's not how you handle situations. That's not like okay, let's talk about this. What happened with the car to the battery? All right, somebody need to give me a jump. Could the battery have gone dead? Yeah, the battery could have gone dead. Like, how do you think, like, what do you think that they do to your car? Don't they just like run it through the little joint and then you get out and then they just cleaning the car?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how
The thing is, if you're getting your car detailed, if your battery is good, you can have your lights on with the car not running. You can have your lights on for probably like 2 hours, and the battery's not going to die. It's a big ass battery. Now, if you got it all night for 8 hours, that's different.
Yeah,
that's different, right? But a jump cure all that up,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So
the battery.
If you're pissed about your battery dying, it leads me to believe you was already having battery issues. It just so happened to happen here, and you was trying to blame them so you can get a new battery.
Facts, and you don't got to pay for it.
Right, you was trying to get a free battery out the deal, and bro, you can get a good battery for under $200.
It's like $120. I literally just got one for like $140, and then when you return your old battery, you get $22 back.
The charge, yeah, you get the core charge.
So it was like $118.
Bro, I've gotten batteries for my car, for my motorcycle for $98, $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could go to a junkyard and get a charged up battery for under $50.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying? As long as it fits and you got the right ports with, that's crazy that you're making that type of scene. Yeah, there's something else going on. You talking about, this nigga fucked up my kid. Bruh, and we all go through stuff. Everybody struggles. You know what I mean? But that was not the move.
Yeah, completely unnecessary, bro. Like completely unnecessary. And now you got yourself in a bigger situation than you even wanted to be in the first place.
He didn't do the jail math.
Yeah, definitely not doing the jail math, man. When you find yourself in that situation, ain't no way you telling me you doing the jail math. Ain't no way you telling me that.
Mm-mm.
All right, let me see. I think we got time for one more. Let me see.
Did you look at the Talk About It Tuesday?
Yep, that's where I'm going right now, to the one that you posted. Oh shoot, hold on. It changed screens, so I gotta share the other screen.
Going on my Facebook page right now. Somebody posted this meme. So it says, quick question, ladies. The first date was amazing. Conversation was incredible. The drinks were flowing and the food was exquisite. The service was phenomenal. He's paying the bill, but asks you to cover the tip. How do you respond? I'm going to pay it, but that's going to be our last date. Here's why. I'm a logical thinker. I consider myself to be a pretty smart and intelligent human being. So to me, he's asking me to pay this tip and he's testing me. Don't test me, especially on a first date. We could have went somewhere free and walked up the river. We just had this conversation. We go where your pockets can afford. But you testing me on a first date, to me, says that you'll continue to test me in every category that you deem necessary in order to see what my character is instead of just getting to know me. I'm not okay with that. I'm the type of person who will pick up the whole tab after a couple of dates or pick up the tip, whatever the case may be, but I am never doing this on a first date. Don't ask me out if you don't plan to court me properly. I'm okay. And this is not about cost. This is not about how much money he's spending on this date. This is about him testing me. Don't test me on a first date. You want to get to know me? Either wait it out to see what my character is like or flat out ask me. Let's have grown up conversations, but don't test me because it won't end there. But what y'all think about that?
Okay, talk to me. What's your thoughts?
I seen that and I looked at the comments, and I think both sides have a valid point. Like some people were like, isn't that what a first date
Hey,
is?
friends.
It's a test run. Like I'm trying to see what your character is. And yes, I could pay the whole thing and just wait it out and see what your character is. But if your character is bad, then I just wasted time on something I could have figured out the first date. And then there was one that was like, what I'm trying not to misquote this person. I can't remember exactly, but basically they were saying that no, like you should just if you asked her out, just take care of the whole thing because that's what the assumption is. And then there were people like, well, you should have if he's testing you, why not just pass the test to then show your character? Because oh yeah, the one guy was like, well, he could ask you, but you could lie. You know what I'm saying? And if he waits to get to know you, he's wasting time if you're not the type of woman that he wants. Which I think is a reasonable risk when you're getting to know anybody. You're going to have to spend that time. But you know what I'm saying? And I can understand her standpoint of like, I don't want to be tested. Like I thought we were trying to know each other. Let's just let this flow naturally. But in that, I feel like there could be communication. Somebody was like, well, what if he was paying on a card and just wanted to tip in cash and he just doesn't have cash? You know what I'm saying? So he asked you to cover it because you might have cash. And somebody else was like, you could have just said no and enjoyed the rest of the day. Because if everything was great, the conversation was good, the service was good, the food was good. So if the food was good, y'all went to a decent place, a place that you liked. And if he's paying the tab, obviously he has the money. There might be a reason. And if he is testing you, why not just pass the test so that doesn't come up ever again? Because now he's going to be like, all right, cool. She's willing to. I'm going to just take care of it. I just want to see her character. And I've never been afraid to take a test that I knew I could pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Isn't that kind of what happens when if you're dating, you're like, all right, well, you got to go meet my dad. Ain't that what that is? It's a test, ain't it? It's to see if I'm husband material, to see if your dad liked me. Because if you didn't, I just see your dad at a family reunion or a family function that we wouldn't need to, hey, come sit down and talk to my dad type conversation.
Facts.
Everybody goes through it at some point in time. You're going to be tested at some point in time, whether it's society or whether it's your relationship or your partner. You're going to be tested in your relationship at some point in time. And I've never been afraid of a test that I knew I could pass.
Yeah, I think my original thought was she wildin'. That was my original thought. But after thinking it through, I think my assumption would be on the first date that I'm going to take care of the whole thing. I'm not going to ask you to tip,
Right.
but if you offer to tip, I'm not going to say no either. And like if you say you want me to get the tip, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm not going to turn it down. And if that's you testing me, then you wildin', because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I've never been one anymore to turn down a gift or a blessing. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say. If you want to do something for me, who am I to stop you from doing something for me? Another thing for me,
know your worth.
Come on now. And look, and for me, this wouldn't happen anyway, because this is the reason why I don't take women out to eat on the first date. That's the reason why we're not going out to eat on the first date. Nah, we're gonna go and have this conversation. Let's have this conversation. I want to get to know you, get your character without feeling like I got to spend a whole lot of money in order to do that. Like I got to buy a bottle of wine. I got to, go buy lamb chops and mashed potatoes and asparagus and shit like that. Like I can do all of that at my house. You know what I'm saying? To be honest. But yeah, I want to. We going walking on that first date. You know what I'm saying? We going to do something that's a lot less
I feel
expensive.
that. I
Yeah.
feel that. And like Mika said, test happens in all types of situations. So you get tested by anybody running your credit. If you want to buy a car, you get tested. You want a job, there's an interview, you get tested. If you're doing like if there's anything outside of your home that you want to do, there's some form of you have to prove that you can do it. So the man that's courting you and that's about to be like, I'm about to take up the mantle, his test is out of pocket.
Hmm.
But the nigga you gonna go work for and that don't really care about you and it will replace you, can test you, and that's okay.
What? I wish I had my tuba fail, man. I don't have my tuba fail no more, man. It's blowing me.
Wow.
Blowing me.
Yeah.
That's it.
But just to make it clear, ladies, I'm not in the test. See, I will find out your character. You know what I'm saying? Well, not now. I'm not looking to find out nobody's character, but I'm just saying, it's gonna be natural, and if your character don't show up, then it don't show up. If it does,
Yeah.
great.
And that's another thing too, that like I think like the first date is probably too early to be. Well, I don't know. Is it too early to test on the first date? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you ask that person out, I do think it. That's why I didn't immediately think
that test is too early.
Yeah, like I
like
feel like if I ask you out, you shouldn't have to worry about nothing. Just come,
Right.
because then I feel like women, when they're in a state of ease or a state of comfort or a state of them not having to worry about nothing, it's a little bit easier to get to know them.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be wrong, because this generation, sometimes they are just looking for the free meal or the guy with the money, and they will put on a good facade. But I don't think that's all women. I don't even think that's most women, right? I think that's just mostly what's being portrayed. So
Yeah.
I think guys are looking at social media and being like, damn, I don't want to get caught up like what I've been seeing. So let me figure this out now. And I think that's part of the man versus woman war that we definitely got to stop. So men, we need to talk to these men and be like, look, you ask her on the first date, take care of everything, whether she's a gold digger or whether she's a nun. It don't matter. You asked, you receive the presence of her and take care of everything else. But after that, trying to see what her character is like, I feel like that's just part of the dating.
Run all them tests. Run all of them. All right, y'all, man. It is 9:00, 9:10. Gave it a little bit of overtime because we did end up starting late, man. Y'all know my motto is always stay in your bag, so you never ever got to chase a bag. And as always, my man Mike Smalls is gonna take us out.
Y'all know what it is. It is Talk About It Tuesday with a few good men. Please continue to send us what you thinking, what you feeling, so we could talk about it. We're gonna get back to these sections. I'm telling y'all, if y'all got some dope bars, or if y'all heard a good poem, a good song, a good rap, whatever y'all heard, please send it to us, because we're gonna start breaking down bars. I got a couple bars that I want to talk about from my poems, from Jeff's poems, and from some poets that I heard. I think that'll be a fun section. Make sure you in your bag. Make sure you subscribe to all of the platforms. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, but if you put a $sign behind it, we're gonna make sure that it's multiplied. And with that being said, I love all of y'all because y'all deserve to be loved. Progress don't start until you feel like you should stop, and ignorance can't exist if you have sapio-like senses, because knowledge is a choice, feeling is a privilege. And Jeff, we got our theme song, bro.
Yeah, man. I think we got a little. I think we might have a little something over here.
Mic check 1, 2. It's the Talk About It Tuesday. Too good, man. We don't play. Let the truth stay. Coming up the combo sharp as a blade. Voices like a choir, but the vibe unafraid. We the pulse in the room, heartbeat steady. Dropping
Oh
gems in
yeah,
the mix,
one
keep
more
the crowd
thing about
ready.
the
Got the
college
heat in the
plan.
air, no need for a
If
light.
you haven't yet, I need y'all to go vote, go nominate me
Talk
for
about
the best
it.
voice.
Tuesday vibes
Yeah.
can't walk around.
If you need the link, let me know. I'll send you the link. Good
It
luck
was,
with
it was still in your
nomination.
bio. It was in your bio though. You definitely had to say it.
Yeah, put it in my bio. It will be in
I
my
mean,
bio.
not in your bio, in your story.
It's
It was in
my
your story.
story. It was in my story.
Plugged in deep and it sounds astounded. Bad Joe Truce with a falsetto sway. Melody smooth like butter on a way. Topics in the pocket, no script, just flow. Every question's a wave, every answer's the glow. From the headlines to the red lines, we go. Break it all down like a wrecking ball show. Echo in the chamber, the voices don't quit. Tuesday's the arena and we built for this hit. Talk about it, talk about it. Tuesday vibes can't walk around it. Feel good, man, yeah, the crew's around it. Plugged in deep and it sounds astounded. Talk about it, talk about it. Tuesday vibes can't walk around it. Feel good, man, yeah, the crew's around it. Plugged in deep and it sounds astounded. Do one, yeah.
Yeah.
Apple Music tomorrow, man. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next week.
We out.